suit.
Oh my god! Am I gonna pass out?
Hopefully not. Hopefully not. What's up everybody? Just getting a little bit of breakfast here before we head out on our adventure today. They recommended full bellies. Not sure why. Yeah, they actually did.
Probably for warmth.
We've got a little toast here. Shell's got a little concoction of greens and our favorite barbell chocolate protein shakes that we have found here. Absolutely delicious. But we're looking out the window and guys, it's just straight sunny and there's no wind.
That is natural sunny light on our faces that you are seeing right now.
And I hope it
feels
holds.
so good.
Because I think we're gonna want no wind and lots of sun for what we're doing today.
We're gonna need it. It's not a want, it's a necessity.
Anyways guys, we got about an hour drive up to Silfra, and so we gotta jump in the Tesla, get up there. So excited about today. I don't think I'm fully woken up yet, but this is gonna be really cool.
This is something Daniel's been wanting to do for ages and ages and ages and ages and ages. And it's happening.
It's happening today.
Today.
I'm a little nervous at this point. I think we'll be fine. I think it's gonna be epic. Stay tuned.
Cheers.
What do you think, babe?
Oh my gosh. I'm actually really excited. This water is crystal clear. Literally, I had to take my glasses off for a minute because I didn't think it was actually water there. I thought it was just open. It is so clear. These people look kind of warm. I'm freezing right now. The sun is gorgeous. The wind makes it pretty chilly. I'm just grateful that the sun is out and that it is not raining. Counting our blessings here. Oh my gosh, he just entered.
We're getting our first glimpse at the water we are going to be swimming in today, and it looks cold.
It looks so cold.
It looks cold, but it's also beautiful. I don't know that we've ever seen water this clear from up above. It is just the purest, clearest, coldest water, and we're gonna go for a swim.
Are we crazy?
No, it's gonna be epic, guys. We have to go right over here. They're gonna gear us up with some special equipment to make this as comfortable as possible. Shell's got her denim jacket on. She'll probably keep it on.
Yeah,
we'll find out.
They say that you're supposed to wear like a thermal layer, big wool socks, all these things under your dry suit. Guess what? We don't have any of those things. So we're wearing all the layers that we have.
This is what we've got.
And we're just hoping the dry suit fits over it all.
Yeah, anyways guys, this is going to be quite epic. This is called the Silfra fissure that we're going to be swimming in, and basically the Eurasian and the North American tectonic plates meet right here. So what this is this big fissure has opened up here in Iceland, and it's all filled with glacial water, which is very clear. You can get in there, you can drink it, and it is freezing cold, guys. About 2 degrees Celsius, that's 36 degrees Fahrenheit. This will be the coldest water we have been in on this trip. We're going to be in it for quite a while, guys, but we're so excited to do it, so we're going to go get suited up and get in.
Well guys, this is my base layer. It's supposed to be thermal. It's a giant hoodie. Hopefully it fits. Actually, it's not even a hoodie. I don't even have a hood. You're not allowed to have a hood. Sorry, I'm wearing Daniel's socks and they don't fit very well. And then they gave us this little suit that goes on underneath our wetsuit that's supposed to keep us nice and warm. Oh, this actually looks legit. Oh yeah, I think this will keep me warm. I'm actually not worried about my body at all. I'm worried about my hands and my feet.
No, it's a rule here.
You warm? You sweating yet?
No, this is a lot warmer than what I was wearing.
To be cold anyway. It's Iceland.
Thanks. Okay.
Alright guys, we got our base layer on here. This is supposed to be the layer that keeps us warm. Then we have our dry suits. Don't have them all the way on yet. We just have them halfway on. But this water, guys, 2 degrees Celsius, about 36 Fahrenheit. We're gonna be in there for 25, 30 minutes. He said we could stay in as long as 40 minutes, but people who stay that long generally start to feel pain. So we may not go to 40 minutes, but we'll stay as long as we can. Hopefully we don't bleed. These dry suits, obviously they come and they seal around your neck and your wrists and all that. Hopefully we have some good seals because we don't really want that refreshing Icelandic water going down the back of my neck. But you know what? If it does, fine. I don't care. I'm so excited to get in there and film under this water. Shell's gonna get suited up here right now.
Yeah. Put it up. And with the thing I will open the seal.
Okay.
Oh, I want it to hold from here. Look at the camera. It's more funny. It's like to be born again. 1, 2.
Oh my god! This is not my favorite thing. It's so tight.
No, I will make it tighter. Okay.
Woo! I mean,
That's a good seal.
No, that's loose.
Bad seal.
1, 2.
Uh-oh.
wait, why was that so easy for
Because
you?
it's loose. The water's gonna be joining me in here.
Is yours loose? Mine is so tight.
You look cool.
Do I?
Yeah.
Ready.
Suited up, ready to jump in. Actually, they're gonna give us a hood.
He told us we have a lot more annoying things to wear. I'm already annoyed.
Guys, if you didn't know, Chelle doesn't like tight clothing or tight
hate
anything on
Tight
her.
things. Tight bands, tight clothes.
These are pretty loose, except around the neck and the wrists. We're actually gonna get gloves. We're getting a hood that's gonna go over them. We'll have a mask and a snorkel. Fins,
And
obviously.
he's putting the choker thing around our neck to make our neck seal even tighter. I already feel like I can't breathe.
This should be
I
fun.
get claustrophobic.
Should be real fun.
I can't wait.
Time for the choker.
This is to choke us out so that we're unconscious so we don't realize how cold we are.
Right.
Oh my gosh! Am I gonna pass out?
Hopefully not.
Probably not.
Oh my gosh, this is awful. I feel like I have a neck brace on.
Well, we survived.
We didn't die.
First question I think everyone wants to have answered is, Chelle, were you cold?
No. Truly? Okay, first of all, that was the coolest. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I had the hiccups. They gave us hot chocolate and chocolate cookies after, and I ate 4 cookies, and now I have the hiccups. Sometimes that happens to me when I eat too much, too fast. Excuse me. Okay, I'm gonna get through this, everybody.
She's gonna hiccup all through this.
That was so cool. As a person whose hands and feet in particular are always cold, I was very nervous because the #1 thing that I had heard from everybody was, oh, just your hands and feet get cold. Oh, everything's fine, just your hands and feet get cold. Guess what? Nothing on my body got cold except for this finger and my lip. That was it.
I kept trying to talk to you and I was like, Chelle, wait.
I know, I would like take my snorkel out to say something and it was like, Daniel.
It was so cool. That water, we've been in a lot of clear water in our days. Nothing will ever compare.
Honestly, I don't even think like a swimming pool is as clear as that water was. Cause like swimming pools, you kind of get a little murky with sunscreen peeing and kids peeing and all this stuff. That water was so clear.
He said on a bad day, you have 300 feet visibility.
300 feet visibility.
Today, you could just see forever.
What did he call it? Infinite visibility or something. I don't know. He had a cooler word than that for it. And Daniel was like, what does that mean? And he was like, it means you can see as far as your eyes can see.
Guys, we went out with Dive Iceland today, dive.is. They were incredible. The gear was great. It was so warm. I was a little nervous. I thought I was gonna be wearing this under there. They told me, don't worry about it, just wear your t-shirt. So I just went in a t-shirt and I was 100% good. Alex, our tour guide, was the man.
He was so awesome. Thank you, Alex.
Showing us all the cool stuff, taking us through there. It's a little bit of an intense experience. Like, you get geared up and like they're putting the choker on you, they're sealing everything up.
Yeah, they're taping his wrist. If I had to pick out a part that was the worst part of the whole experience, it's that choker. Oh my gosh! That choker is very necessary, I get it. That was tight. And then he's like, okay, and now I'm gonna give you more annoying things to wear. And he gave us the hood and the gloves, and you just like, I felt like I was going to outer space or something.
I know. That kind of made the experience a little intense. Like, oh, this stuff.
Yeah.
And then I have my camera that I'm always like thinking about too. But honestly, after you get in, it's just like calm. The current just kind of moves you along. You barely have to kick. It's beautiful. Everything's like bright blue, green algae.
So much bright, vibrant colors down there. The lime green moss was like, oh my gosh, it was crazy.
So bright.
Yeah.
And then you enter like called the cathedral, and it's just these sheer cliffs on each side, just goes down like, I don't remember, 60 meters, 200 feet. Crazy.
He asked everybody at the beginning, he's like, are you afraid of heights?
And I was like, I'm not gonna say it.
Daniel's a little afraid of heights, and some people were super confused, and he was like, well, on days like today when the visibility is so good and so clear, when you look down, it freaks some people out. I feel like we totally saw and understood. We like swim over this ledge and it's just a sheer cliff to the bottom, but it was so cool. And the suits that you wear, you just float there. Like, it was the coolest thing ever.
Would go on her stomach and then she'd roll over on her back and just...
Just let the sun beat on this small sliver of skin that was
showing barely.
My upper lip to like here. I feel like got some sunshine.
Oh, I'm glad you got some sun.
Thank you.
They were full of air though, so they would just float you. I tried to dive down a couple times.
Oh, that was hilarious.
It's like...
He was like, boing.
Just forces you right out. You don't really need to dive down to experience that. I just really wanted to try and dive down.
You guys, all in all, it was incredible. It was so much fun. I would not say that we froze by any means. I do feel as though we were wildly blessed to have such a beautiful day today. It is just like
sunshine,
sunny skies. We've got a few clouds that blow in and out, but they just blow away so quick. Definitely a cold breeze, but it's nothing that is like not manageable. Oh, and at the end, he had us do what they called a Viking bath, where we took our hood off and we just dipped down in the water and just dunked our whole head. So now my hair, I guess it's drying now because we've been in the wind for so long, but yeah, we just like dipped down in the water. And when he took my mask off, I felt like it was
TMI.
just like snot. Just a trail of snot from my nose to the mask in his head.
He was a great guide.
He was a great guide. Alex, thanks for taking care of. I had no idea I was numb. I had no idea that I had snot. And so then I think that's why he might have offered the Viking bath.
Maybe you should do the Viking bath, ma'am.
Ma'am, I think you should do a Viking.
Maybe that is why. I didn't even think about that.
And I was like, yeah, I'll do that. So I like ripped my hood off. Oh man, ripping those things off hurts.
Oh man.
Just dunked down and dunked my face and head. Well, it dunked my whole body, but you know, I still had my suit on up to my neck and my head got real cold. I came out and I was like, my eyebrows are freezing.
I've been wanting to do this for so long. Obviously.
How was it, babe? We did it.
It was cool. You know, I love snorkeling, right? All right, guys, it's that time of day. We're starving. We gotta go find something to eat.
The 4 cookies was just an appetizer.
The cookies
they
and
were
chocolate
small
chip.
cookies.
They were small cookies. The cup of hot cocoa was minimal.
Oh, we felt like we were back on the mountain.
I felt like I was back on Kilimanjaro with the hot chocolate.
This is so awful.
Alright guys, we were feeling like a very American meal, and so we actually looked up McDonald's, and come to find out, there's not a single McDonald's in the country of Iceland.
We were doing a little late night Googling last night about McDonald's because I have really been just craving a McDonald's Diet Coke, you know what I mean? It's so hard to get those nowadays. Turns out they don't have McDonald's here in Iceland, and we thought that was so interesting. So we did a little Googling and we found Metro. So we thought, obviously, we have to go try this.
So guys, Metro is obviously not McDonald's, but it's basically their version of McDonald's. I think the franchise owner of McDonald's, there used to be 2 or 3 in Reykjavik. They all were too expensive to operate during like the recession back in 2008. So he ended up closing them down and starting this little franchise called Metro. So there's a couple of these burger joints here in Reykjavik now. The menu is pretty much McDonald's.
Oh, 100%. We asked the guy. I was like, so what's the sauce? Because at home, guilty pleasure, I love a little dinky cheeseburger from the dollar menu, and I put a little bit of mac sauce on it. It's really good. Okay, you guys, I like it. Don't come at me in the comments because I like it. Here, I was like, well, what's the sauce that you put on #1, which is very much just a Big Mac? And he goes, it's just like the sauce on a Big Mac. And we were like, okay, yep, we want that.
I mean, who else puts a piece of bread in the middle of a hamburger? McDonald's and Metro.
So we got chicken nugs, we got little cheeseburgers.
And guys, we spent about $45 US.
$45 US.
On
And
just
a
this.
little McFlurry. And fountain drink.
We were done ordering, and the young guy at the cashier,
He got his phone out because he wanted
he's
to
like,
know
you
how
want to
much
know how
it
much
was.
this is in US? And I was like, not really. 45 bucks.
Well,
I don't even
both
feel like we
their-
ordered that much.
Both their faces like dropped. And I was like, what is it gonna be, like $150? So when he said 45, I was slightly relieved, but still $45 at McDonald's, it's outrageous. Iceland food is very expensive.
This is Iceland.
Little picnic with the family here. Say hi, guys.
Iceland's version of McDonald's, we understand.
Yeah.
Hello. Say hi. Hi.
We got Sean. Hi, Ava.
Probably not worth the money, but now we know.
McDonald's is better. Solid effort though.
Alright you guys, it is bedtime. So we are going to say goodnight. Today was amazing. Finally able to go do something I wanted to do for a very long time. Tomorrow is gonna be crazy, guys. It is our last full day here in Iceland. And
That feels so weird.
I can't believe it's here. I feel like we have been here for a while.
I feel like we've been here forever.
And tomorrow is our last day here. It's really unbelievable. And tomorrow is also something else, guys. Tomorrow is exactly 1 month since we left home, which is also crazy.
Yeah.
It does feel like we've been gone forever, but at the same time, it feels like we just left, I feel like.
It's true.
Kilimanjaro, Africa, Tanzania, all that feels like a lifetime
That
ago.
feels like so long ago.
Only a month. Insane, guys. Make sure you come back tomorrow. We are going to be going to a new country very soon, and that will be revealed shortly. Make sure you subscribe if you're new. It's going to be so fun, and we will see you tomorrow.
Good night, everyone.